Dallas Cowboys got 4 big names that need to be re-signed. And we all know who sits at number 1. So let's talk about it. Welcome in, guys. If you don't know me, I go by the name of Smack Talk. And there's 2 things that you must do. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. So, the Dallas Cowboys are entering this offseason. Pro Bowl games are amongst us. Super Bowl is amongst us. Or if not, already done. The Dallas Cowboys got some contract extensions to talk about. And number 1, it starts out with George Pickens. Now, George Pickens had a career year coming to Dallas up from Pittsburgh. He's on his rookie deal from Pittsburgh, and it's time for him to get paid. I don't want to talk about this too long because I want Jerry Jones to go ahead and pay George Pickens what he needs, what he deserves, and so we can solidify that offensive side of the ball and have someone right next to CeeDee Lamb that's continued to emerge, such as George Pickens, and continue to have the impact that he can on every single game. So George Pickens is at the top of my list because I'm going to tell y'all now, man, by the looks of this and by the sounds of this, Dak want him there too. Take a listen to this.
We got to make sure that we aren't complacent with what we've done on our side of the ball. We've got to get one of our guys signed and make sure that we take a big step on offense as well.
You said getting one of your guys signed.
Yeah.
Which one are you talking about?
Yeah, the guy out here. The guy out here that doesn't have a contract, no matter in whichever way that they got to do it, he's an important piece of this offense, important piece of what we're trying to do. And so leave it to those guys. Obviously, if I need to get involved, I've said it before, I will. But confident in Jerry and everybody who makes those decisions and how much he means.
Yeah, so Dak said, hey, if I got to step in, I'm going to do what I can. But, hey, you only can do so much. You have a job to do. You have a job to uphold. And I'm going to tell you now, George Pickens needs to be signed today, not tomorrow, not next week. We need to get this contract stuff in line and get George Pickens signed to a long-term deal. Number 2, Javonte Williams. Now, there has been talks in the media that Stephen Smith, that he just had to say that we want Javonte Williams to a multi-year deal, and I don't want him. I don't want him to a multi-year deal. I need him to have multiple years stacked as such as he just had before you give him a multi-year deal, because we've had our fair share of great running backs. Ezekiel Elliott as an example. And I think that with us going all in and giving this man a max deal, I don't think that'll be the good choice here. Now, the running back room could open up. We got Jadon Blue still on the roster, and I feel like Jadon Blue might hit his emerge stage. And I've been behind Jadon Blue. Now, will they give him that chance? We shall see. But Javonte Williams, he definitely needs a 1-year deal. I'm going to be honest. He needs another 1-year deal to see how he does. And if he has another great season behind that offensive line, yes, you give him a 2, 3, 4-year deal. And then you assess it again. So don't go in this thinking that Javonte Williams is going to be our bell cow all the time, because he will get banged up. And 9 times out of 10, running backs like that, they get banged up. And that's what I don't want to happen to Javonte Williams. So go ahead and get him signed. But let's limit to a 1-year deal. Number 3, Brandon Aubrey. I'm going to tell you right now, Jerry Jones, if you don't understand this, please understand it. This is the best kicker in the league by far. Yes, you have other kickers that's up next to him, but I'm going to tell you now, Brandon Aubrey's story is one of a kind. He was sitting on the couch. His wife told him to go try out. He was once a soccer player. Now this guy is making 63-yard field goals with a breeze. And there is no room to even second guess why we shouldn't sign Brandon Aubrey. Brandon Aubrey should get the max deal. He's been there for a few years. I believe he should max his deal out. We need him for another 4 so we can have that solidification as a kicker, because we all know that's helped the Dallas Cowboys tremendously, especially when in times of we need points at the end of the half or we need points before the end of the half. So if we can solidify Brandon Aubrey, that'll make it even better. And lastly, number 4, Jadveon Clowney. Now, Jadveon Clowney came into Dallas on a 1-year deal, and I wasn't opposed of it. He has great talent. He has great fire off the ball, and he has made a significant change on that defensive line. And the only reason why I can say that is because the defensive line had struggles all season long. And the only way things were going to get figured out is gaining pressure off the edge. And if you get pressure off the edge, you get that ball out quicker from them quarterbacks. And we all know what happens when you get that ball out quicker. You create ill-advised throws, and there goes a turnover. So Jadveon Clowney definitely needs another deal. And I'm not saying like you need 3-4 deals, 3-4 years. No, brother, he needs another 1-year, 2-year deal. Let's see how he does. Let's see how this new defensive coordinator is going to put these guys up to their technique and schematically. Let's see how this is going to work out. So I definitely think these 4 guys definitely need to be signed, but they don't need to be signed to the max deal, all of them. We all know that George Pickens needs his money. We need him in Dallas. He's very young, and we need him to stay in Dallas. That's number 1. That should be priority. All the other 3, yes, they are priority, but Brandon Aubrey should be second. And then third should be Javonte Williams. And lastly, Jadveon Clowney. So with this being said, guys, let me know down in the comments of what do we think of these 4, because at the top of my list is George Pickens. I ain't seen no receiver like that in Dallas, and I don't know how long. CeeDee Lamb got it for sure, but George Pickens is just different. So with that being said, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button. And until next time, deuces.